welcome back to the Homestead. Tammy here for those of you who don't know me. Today I'm in the kitchen and we are going to show you how to make your own homemade laundry soap. So as you saw me doing at the beginning, I was getting my Zote soap shredded up, and that's the first step that you're going to do, and then we'll do the rest of the steps together. Okay, before I get into showing you how to make your own laundry soap, I want you to save your containers for your laundry soap, because you're going to make quite a bit out of this 1 bar of Zote soap. So I always make sure that I save the big containers. Small ones I can, but I just feel that I'd rather recycle these, and yeah, so make sure that you get those saved. Okay, on with the project. Okay, let me tell you what you're going to need in order to make this. You're going to need a bar of the Zote soap. You can do the white bar or the pink bar. I like the pink because I love the smell of it. So your choice. You can get that on Amazon or any kind of, as far as I've heard, in the States, you can get them at the dollar store for real cheap. I can't get these in Canada. I've never seen them, so I had to order it on Amazon. So you're going to need a bar of that. You're going to need a box of borax, and then you're also going to need some baking soda. Now your tools, you're going to need a pot, a large pot. Also, you're going to need just to get yourself a fair size bucket. This one here is 20 liters or 4.5 gallons. So if you can get yourself a really good bucket, you're going to need that as well. Okay, so make sure you get a bucket. Like I said, those containers of previous laundry soaps that you have had. So make sure that you get those. If you don't have any, find out if you've got a family member that has some, or that is close to running out, or a friend that is close to running out, and ask them to save them for you. So that's always good to do as well. So we're going to get started here. So that was fun. You guys didn't see me drop my borax and spill it all over the floor. Welcome to Tammy's world. So I got a little sample in the mail of these freshener beads and fabric freshener, and I don't normally put them in, but I thought, you know, just to get rid of it, I'm going to throw it in. You don't have to, but if you do like these things, you can add this to your laundry soap to give it a nice smell. You can either do it when you're doing the load, or you can add it to your mixture. It's totally up to you. Okay, so this is a really, really easy, simple recipe. So at the beginning of the video, you saw me shredding up the soap and dropping it. Anyway, so shred it as fine as you can, and you can do it by hand or with your processor. Just make sure that you wash your processor right away and rinse it with really hot water. Just to make sure that you get all the soap on or off the blades and things like that from your processor. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour this into the pot. Fill that up with hot water. Okay. Now you're going to put in, with that 1 bar soap, you're going to put in 13. I've got myself cut off here, sorry guys. 13.5 cups of hot tap water, and we're going to put this on medium heat until all the soap melts. This is a 2-cup measure, so 2, 4, 6. I jumped ahead, now 13.5. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on to medium high heat. So on my stove, I'm probably going to put it on like 6.5. And we're gonna mix this up together until this gets all melted. And then we're gonna go on to the next step. So as soon as that is melted, I'll bring it back and show you what I'm talking about, and then we'll add the borax. You're gonna wanna keep stirring it. Okay, we're almost there. Just have a few pieces here that need to melt, but we're getting there. This isn't gonna come to like a boil or anything, but you're gonna let it get fairly hot here before we add the borax. So this also is a 24-hour process. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the borax, 2 to 3 cups. So if you have a pen and paper, write down the recipe. I will add it down in the description of the video, but it's 1 soap bar, 2 to 3 cups of borax, and 1 to 2 cups of baking soda. That's it. And then if you want to add that freshener, you can, with 13.5 cups of hot tap water. Okay, then the next thing that you're going to do is pour the whole mixture into that 4.5 gallon bucket, and then you're going to fill the bucket with tap water, hot tap water. So we'll do that also together, but you're going to let that sit overnight, and we'll bring you back in the morning to show you what that looks like as well. So okay, so this is looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and add the borax. Okay, get that mixed in. That's 1 cup. So I'm going to get that mixed in before I get the other cup measured out. This is a real good laundry booster. This is really smelling nice, clean. I'm going to turn this down a bit, down to medium. I don't want it coming to a boil or anything, just keep it at a steady heat here. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to add 1 more cup. There we go, 3 cups of borax. This is really thickening up. We want this also to dissolve nicely. So this is pretty concentrated, right? So the reason why we're going to be adding more water in the bucket is to make more of it and to thin it out, so that way you'll be able to make at least, oh my goodness, those big containers that I have saved, they average 96 to 120 loads per jug. So, and I've got 6 of them there, and I think I'll be able to fill 5, at least 5, possibly 6. So I'll have 6 containers of laundry soap. That's a lot of laundry soap. Okay, so see, this is fairly thick. See how that just gradually pours off? It's like a syrup. Okay, so we're going to turn this off. This is nice and dissolved. Turn the heat off. And it's at a decent temperature so that when I put the baking soda in, it'll dissolve right away. So I'm only going to do probably, well, it says 1 to 2, and I usually just do 1 cup. So 1 cup of baking soda. that mixed in there nicely. Oh, this smells so good. So we're going to take this off the heat. And we're going to get this right into the bucket. Don't mind my dirty floors. Don't be looking at the dirty floors. No judging here. Okay, pour that into the bucket. Just like that. Okay, and now we're going to add the hot tap water to this bucket. And I'm just going to use the pot. I forgot about these, see, because I normally don't put them in. But I will, I'll put this in now, I guess. I'm sure they'll melt. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be the last one because you're going to want to leave at least, oh, I don't know, at least probably 2-3 inches. You can cover it if you've got the lid. I don't have a lid for this. Joe found this on the side of the road actually for me, and he brought it home and we washed it, and I've been using it ever since. So anyway, you can cover it if you want, if you're afraid of overflow. So this is going to expand, and when you see it in the morning, it's probably going to be up here on my the first ridge here. Now that we've got that made, we'll bring you back in the morning and we'll carry on with the rest, which will be basically you're going to now fill your containers up with your soap. If anybody's got real sensitive skin, you're going to appreciate this. But yeah, homemade laundry soap. So I'm going to clean up my mess, and again I will see you in the morning with the rest of the process. Okay guys, it's the next day and we're going to finish off this laundry soap. So what you're going to need is a mixer. Now you can do it with your little handheld cake mixer or whatever. I'm just using Joe's concrete mixer on my drill, and I'm going to mix this up because there is chunks. So it's very concentrated. So how you're going to get more soap out of this is you're going to put about 2 to 3 cups of this solution into your container, and then you're going to fill the rest of it up with water. Okay, that's nice and mixed up now. And I'm going to take my 2-cup measuring, and we're going to pour it into my container. Oh, I got a chunk right there. I'm going to do 3 cups. Okay, it didn't completely mix. Okay, so 3 cups. It is best if it's mixed really well, so make sure you do that. So you're going to fill this up now with hot tap water. So I'm probably only going to fill it right to the edge here. And there we go. And then when you're going to go to use it, you do have to shake it. So, and I think that's just because of the borax and the baking soda that clumps up like that. So, but it's fine and it's safe. And you're not going to get any residue or anything like that on your clothes. At least I haven't seen it. Okay, so there you go. There's my own laundry soap. Now this stuff gets your clothes really, really clean. And your whites nice and bright. So there we go. Homemade laundry soap. So let me know if you try this out and tell me how it worked out for you. I'd love to hear all about it and how many you ended up getting. With this bucket, I'm probably going to get about 10 of these filled. So that's going to be awesome. So I've been really busy this last couple days canning, plus trying to finish this video for you. So forgive my looks today. But anyway, I want to thank you for stopping by the Homestead and checking out this homemade laundry soap recipe. And I really do hope that you give it a try. Let me know, like I said. And yeah, so I'm going to be doing some more canning. I'm doing beef right now. I got a huge order of, well, I got a quarter cow, and I got them to chop it up for me in stew beef chunks. So I'm just kind of cutting off any of the excess fat and things like that, and then I'm raw packing it. So it's been turning out great so far. I've got, let me see, 12, 24, 36. I got 42, I think 42 pint jars of beef. And then currently right now in my canner is quarts. So I've got 7 quarts of it in there. So we're doing pretty good. Tomorrow I'm going to probably end up doing my ground beef. So there was a little bit extra. So whatever was extra, I told him just to give me ground beef, and I'll can that up too. So I'm kind of predicting some power outages and things like that. So that's why I'm really focusing on trying to can up my meat so it doesn't, go bad. We have had 8 and 9 days of power outages before in the winter. So I wouldn't want to lose out on all that meat. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. But anyway, I hope you've had an awesome day. Thanks for stopping by again, and we will see you next time in the next video. Take care. Bye for now, and God bless.